All right. Oh, right. Would help if I. There you go.
Thank you.
I'm not feeling the best right now.
I hear you on that.
Maya.
Hey, it's Dick, it's you. I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through today, okay?
That's.
It's a relief.
Hey. Why'd you do that anyway?
I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry.
Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay?
Okay.
Have you been questioned yet?
No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning.
Whew.
Oh, you wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, right?
Huh? How much?
I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something.
Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear that word bail? Any luck with Mia?
None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried. I really did. I don't know what to do. Can you hear that in the background?
No, I don't hear anything.
Okay. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training.
She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area.
I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. My mother.
Now that I've shown her the picture, I'm not so sure it was the right thing to do. No, I'm pretty sure it was the wrong thing to do.
Oops.
How about the lake photo? Sorry, I'm fresh out of ideas. Isn't it the large photo Lada was talking about?
Uh-huh.
Huh. Nice and big, but you can't really see the faces any clearer, can you?
No, not really. Have anything really? There's really no point to examining anything here.
Sure is quiet here with nobody around. Right. I have to get Maya out of that detention cell soon.
Sin.
Difficult looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me.
Here's the line I was warning about here.
I tried reading one. It made my head hurt. When I closed it, it slipped out of my hand and my foot hurt too.
Yeah, that, that, that's it. That was the line coupling I was referring to like the last couple of times.
Knowledge is a powerful thing.
Detective Gumshoe's not here. Gumshoe's at the scene. Oh, Gumshoe's at the scene again today. Huh? Oh, really? He's a live wire, that one. He's a live wire, that one. Got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol. Not following protocol? I bet he wouldn't help them build the case against Edgeworth.
Let's see.
This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen.
What? Rook to bishop 7. Checkmate! I don't believe it!
Must be playing chess on the computer.
And then this guy.
Do your work.
That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Don't do anything rash. Why jump? You have every reason to live. Must be doing image training for talking down a potential suicide. There are fewer than there. Oh, there are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around in the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today. Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Cayence.
I thought it was Kianse, but then again,
Fiance. Sorry.
oh,
Hey, Detective Gumshoe.
Hey, pal. The trial of today,
Yes. What about the trial?
well, I was going to say good show, but it wasn't really all that. So you did save Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know?
Thanks. Detective Gumshoe? Any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow?
Sounds like he's bringing in another witness.
Another witness? Oh, right. He said something about the trial today.
there were 2 witnesses.
I was wondering who that other witness was. Or who was it?
Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information.
Right. Oh, right. I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth.
What's up?
Is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard anything about that before.
Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does. And him becoming a prosecutor. Him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident.
The DL6 incident?
That's the one. 15 years ago when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You see it in his eyes.
Wanted to talk to you about Maya Fey.
Oh, she's not on bail yet? That's strange. I told them to let her go as soon as they had their report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom if it weren't for her. Seeing her get dragged up by the bailiffs. I'll be honest with you, pal. I shedded a tear. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling.
Really? Cold as ice, Edgeworth?
I was really grateful for what she did, you know. I'm going to head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can.
Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is bail going to be?
Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount.
What? Edgeworth?
Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal, why don't we... Well, don't forget to pick her up, okay?
Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too.
Don't push it.
I was gonna say, I don't think that's gonna happen, dude.
Hey, Nick, you finally came. I just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go.
Free at last, eh?
Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time?
Yeah, if you think that's bad, that is not the last time we're going to see her behind there.
Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it?
Tim says, hey, Dick, you finally came, Cyberpunk trailer music. Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they?
Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail.
Thank Edgeworth.
Huh?
He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did.
Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick.
What do you think we should do next?
We're kind of lacking in the clues department. We could go to the park and look for Gordy. I was kidding.
Still, if there are any clues out there, the park is as good as a bet as any. What do you say? What do you say? Shall we head down there?
Sure.
Have you noticed anything lately?
You know, I did notice one thing while I was here in detention. It was really pretty comfortable here. It's warm and they had to keep it very clean.
I mean, have you noticed anything about the case?
Well, not much more than that, no.
She's probably still upset about Mia. I should leave her alone.
There aren't many cops around today, are there?
They're probably back at the precinct working up the case against Edgeworth. Lotta, was that? Oh, is that the woman?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's you, Jay.
Oh, sorry. Hey, yo.
It's Wada.
Y'all really did it today.
But what did we do now?
No, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking, a little self-reflection. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. I just went up there and started blabbing my old thing, any old thing that came to mind.
Lotta.
So, you see, I want to make it up to y'all.
Make it up? What'd you think of the trial?
To be honest, I was doing half justice as being a witness. Even though I didn't really see anything. I kind of convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry, I know it caused you all a lot of trouble.
Well, memory is a tricky, vague little thing.
Yeah, sure enough. Oh, that. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder.
Right.
You mean the first time you witnessed a murder?
Why do I get the feeling we're gonna see her again?
Oh yeah, we will.
What about Gordy?
Right.
Oh,
Well, the way I figure, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom.
all right, Lotta, you go, girl. I wish I could be an investigative report photographer too.
Finish your spirit medium training first. Lotta, what do you mean by making it up to us?
Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you.
What?
That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it.
What information?
Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange.
An equivalent exchange?
Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us.
Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey, I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. Just the exception, okay? Well, what'll be? We got a deal or not?
What do we do, Nick?
We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much?
Huh? You're completely off your rocker. I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor.
Huh?
The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordon.
Whoa, 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 Gordy!
But Gordy doesn't. I mean, Gordy doesn't exist.
Then bring me proof that shows he don't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something, y'all come to me first, got it?
Okay.
Right, see y'all later.
Okay, Nick, let's get monster hunting.
Hunting? You don't seriously mean.
Gordy, I sure do.
What about Edgeworth?
We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it?
Okay. How exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we could find a monster myth specialist?
Oh, that wasn't there before.
Yeah, that was not there. What's that?
The Steel Samurai, Nick.
Oh, Swag's not here, so.
Yo, Maya.
Larry, what the heck is that?
That was my girl Beyonce's idea. She was all, if you like put this here, it would be like really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner.
Wow. That's real impressive she could find those things for you.
Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she got them for free.
Right.
Yo, Nick! What happened with Edgy?
Well, we made it through the first day in car, alright. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though.
Huh.
Hey Larry, do you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy.
Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school.
No? Really?
Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly.
Transferred?
Right, when the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Hey, Larry! When did you get that big thing?
Huh? Oh, the big guy? I had that for about a month, yeah. The big hit with the kids.
Why wasn't it there yesterday?
Huh? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor boat was busted.
Compressor?
Yeah, it's that little unit by the hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs.
Oh. But here I thought you inflated it by yourself. What's this machine?
He just fucking told you, Maya. That's a compressor. I used it to fill up that balloon there.
Ah, neat.
Just got it repaired yesterday. Man, what a drag that was. And Tim says, yeah, nice to see them to continue to reuse items from the prior case, yeah.
Doesn't that Steel Samurai look a little out of place? I mean, it's so huge. I guess it's good advertising.
Something about this Steel Samurai just doesn't work for me.
Huh? Really? It looks pretty well made to me.
Still a novice, aren't you? Really? True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff.
These Steel Samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own.
What do we need to present him with? Sorry, Nick. I don't know much about that. I am a mere seller of hot dogs. And he doesn't. Oh.
Oh,
That's the guy that's selling my hot dogs faster than I could cook them.
You think Gordy really exists?
Nah, I think someone probably saw something else that they just thought was Gordy. But I'll keep selling samurai dogs till the truth's out. Say anything?
does it look like? Yeah.
Alright. Have anything? No. Alright.
It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good.
Well, with the murder on the lake and all. I'd probably just take it a vacation until it blows over.
I get it. Hey, Chairman.
There's some boats floating at the dock. The murder took place in a boat from the stock. Apparently, the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. There's space for one more boat at the dock. Small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because of the murder. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there.
Nothing we can.
So, it says you can go back to the criminal affairs.
Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go do something that's going to hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again.
What do you mean again?
Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything, besides money, that is.
How's the investigation proceeding?
It's not really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive. His motive? Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident. And the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him.
And Edgeworth never talks about his past. But they'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow too.
Poor Edgeworth. I gotta admit, it doesn't look good for him, pal. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy? That monster down in Gourd Lake? Not personally, no. Well, we're looking for it as well. Huh? Are you out of your minds? Eek! You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me then? Oh. Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick.
Told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lotta.
Nick, try telling him sooner next time.
Sorry.
I see. Sorry for shouting at you, pal. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid in your search for Gordy. Huh? I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence. Really? You can take which one you like. Okay, give us the goods. Please and thank you, Maya. Hold on now, everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, missile. A missile? He's a canine police dog, still in training. Missile, here boy. Aww. Here he is. Hey, he's a cutie. Look, Nick, a Doge.
Cute dog. And this will help us how?
Next to weapon number 2, a fishing pole. Here, this is my own personal pole.
Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster.
Yeah.
How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole?
Never know until you try, pal. Okay, this next one is the last one.
No, please, I'm already overwhelmed by our choices.
Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here.
Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive.
Right.
How are we
Alright,
supposed to find it with a metal detector?
Hey, you never know. It might have been eating soda cans.
I was just, sorry for cutting you off, dear. What were you saying?
Nothing. Well, which will it be? I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so good choices.
So, is there achievements on this, Ben? Or on your version, or no?
No, because this is the Switch version. There's no achievements for this.
Okay, I thought it was like Mega Man, like that sort of thing. I can't make up my mind either for the totally opposite reason. Oh well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. Yeah, the reason I said is, what were you saying?
Which one is the best one?
So it says here, if you were playing the HD iOS port of the Trilogy, it would say borrow the metal detector last and borrow the other 2 weapons first in order to obtain the secret weapon 3 achievement.
Yep. We're definitely going to be borrowing Missile.
Can we borrow Missile?
Sure thing, pal. Be good to him. He's so cute.
Oh boy.
K9 unit missile borrowed from Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah, there's some funny stuff you can do with the other 2 choices that you're using.
Yep.
Hey, Nick.
Hmm?
Bizzle's been acting strangely.
Missile. Oh, Missile. Oh, right. That little creature of the detective.
Hey, hello, little doggies. Good boy, good boy.
Grr. What's wrong with Bizzle?
Oh, just
Eek! Missile!
Nom 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 nom. Whoa! Stop that thing! Cannibal! It's eating my samurai dogs! My samurai dogs.
Wow, he ate every single one.
I'm sorry, Larry.
Sorry! Sorry, don't pay my bills, Nick!
It's going to have to this time.
Yep.
They could just now you have to go back for the other item. So you want to get the fishing rod next. Next to Gumshoe, can we borrow one of the other things?
Are you sure, pal? I'll have to take back the last one I lent you, department policy. Well, take your pick. Which will it be?
Can we borrow that flimsy-looking fishing pole?
Sure thing, pal. Well, if it breaks, just be sure to dispose of it properly, okay?
Right. Hey, you want to take it to the beach woods?
This one here?
Yep.
And Tim says it's the pirate dog. It takes down samurai because it reminds the dog of ninjas.
Hmm. Okay, Nick, this looks like a good spot.
Good spot for what?
Time to do some fishing.
She's serious? What are you gonna use for bait?
Oh,
Yeah. Oh.
I
Figure
figured
some-
something like this would. Okay.
I figured something like this would happen. We should have brought Missile along with us too. At least then we'd have bait. Oh my god.
Hey,
Nick, how could you? Jesus.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Some jokes are better left untold.
Oof. She hit me.
Okay, watch this, Nick.
Just try not to reel in any empty cans or boots, okay?
no, she's just gonna reel in its tire instead.
Here we go. Back, my leg.
What? Oh, the camera's going. Oh,
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Sorry, Lada.
Don't tell me y'all are going to Phil Cummins' payroll.
Nick Pear.
my poor, poor wallet.
I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore.
Huh?
Oh,
Whoa, whoa, didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least.
like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Gordy.
What are you going to do if Gordy doesn't exist?
I'll quit being an investigative photographer.
What?
After all, I only have one photo to my name so far.
Was it a good one?
You bet. A UFO. A UFO.
A UFO?
Anyway, if I can't get a career made in photo this time around, because could have been able to realize she was saying UFO.
Yeah.
UFO. What the- and that's it. I'll quit and go back to school.
That's
Yeah.
pretty fun. How she did that, yeah.
Yeah, because the Japanese, they phonetically pronounce UFO as UFO.
Oh, so you really are a university student.
Well, yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit.
Say, Shimkin's just laughing in chat. Lel.
Right.
Alright, well, we might as well go ahead and get that metal detector.
I do like that was pretty funny with the dog and the fishing rod.
Yes.
Detective Gumshoe, can we borrow one of the other things?
Sure, pal. So I have to take back the last one you let me. Department policy. Well, take your pick.
Can we borrow that metal detector?
Good thing, pal.
I'm not sure what we're going to find with this.
Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything.
Alright, metal detector. Alright. Now I'm trying to remember. I think we go to the...
Boat rental.
Nick! Beeping, the metal detector found something.
Sure is loud enough about it. Wherever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya.
Why do I have to check it out? Nick? Look.
Huh? An air tank? Huh, the valve looks broken.
Thought it was Gordy.
Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster?
Oh.
Huh. Something wrapped around this air tank. Looks like a string of flags.
Well, we might as well take it with us now that we found it.
It's heavy.
Air tank of dubious value received. Alright. Hey, Nick. Or not Nick. Larry.
Larry.
What do you think of this? What? An air tank? What about it?
Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Say, is this air tank yours?
Why would I have a thing like that?
Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there.
Must be coincidence. There's strings of flags everywhere these days. Like elementary schools. And used car dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyway?
You used this to inflate that. You used this to inflate that, didn't you?
Inflate what?
What else? That big puffy steel samurai.
Now, why would you go asking me a question like that?
Looks like I hit the nail on the head.
Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always used was on the fritz. So I tried using the tank to inflate it just once. And, it didn't go so well.
As I suspected. It didn't go so well?
Yeah.
Do you think you could do a little more specific? Be a little more specific?
Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it.
Tell us.
Fine. Whatever, it's like what I said, the compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that. And then... BLAM! Valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And that tank there took off like a rocket. And took my poor deflated steel samurai with it.
What off into Gord Lake?
Sure scared me out of my guard, that's for sure.
So the tank and steel samurai you were trying to fill up blew away?
Jim guesses his Butts' first name Seymour. No, it's Larry. Larry Butts.
What happened next?
Well, all that happened on the 20th or so.
The 20th? A week ago?
Now, as far as I could see, that tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Kianse gave me that steel samurai after all.
And when did you find it?
Just the night before last. It flew way out there. It took me 4 whole days to find it.
night before last was the night of the murderer.
Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight.
So you didn't know about what happened?
No.
Too bad.
Not all bad. We solved one mystery at least.
Mystery?
Maybe we should go tell her.
Let's see. Oh yeah, that's the... We've already been through this. So where do we move now? I think we move back to
Gourd Lake.
the woods?
Yeah, because you gotta go talk to Lotta.
Right,
Now
right.
that you got your proof.
Okay. Well, Mr. Lawyer. I've got all the info y'all need.
So you got two options there, because you can say tell her that Gory doesn't exist, or tell her you found Gory the air tank. She obviously wants proof, so tell her the proof is here.
Yep.
Huh? Gory? Oh, we found him already.
What? I haven't seen any monsters yet.
Oh, Maya.
Y'all, for real, Doherty really exists? Wait. I need proof. Yeah, photo.
I have proof. Of course, I have proof.
No fair, Nick. It was when I went to the bathroom, wasn't it? That's when you made contact with Gordy.
I'm showering already. Let's see your proof.
Larry's air tank?
What are y'all doing with an air tank?
This is Gordy.
Excuse me.
What exactly are you saying, Nick?
There's a stand near here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot who happens to be a friend of mine tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently, it made a pretty loud bang when it flew.
A bang.
The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo.
Wait. So you're saying that Gordy is really the Steel Samurai?
Oh, well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams.
I'm sorry, Lotta.
Man, it's okay. You wait. I'll give you your info like I promised.
Poor Lotta.
So tell us the situation you have.
Promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They say he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path.
Boat rental? There's someone there. I mean, it looks so deserted.
Just an old guy living all by himself.
Tim, I haven't seen any monsters yet, except the opponents in your cases thus far.
Wait, oh, Jim's gonna say, is Bart's name, first name Seymour?
Yeah, I even addressed her on that, so...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yup. Y'all should go check it out.
Thanks, Lotta. We will. Let's get cracking, Nick.
Hold on.
Something else?
Yeah, the night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know.
Wait, so you have another photo?
Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all, just the lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use of evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it.
Second lake photo added to the record shows an empty lake, taken automatically on December Eve at 11:50 p.m.
Bye now, y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and...
Lotta.
It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess. Yeah, just blame Larry.
The legend?
Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all who knew him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
Hmm. Someone should whip that butts into shape.
I'll be right back so someone can take my role for a bit.
All right.
Hey, Nick. This is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about.
You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all, though.
Let's go check it out.
Caretaker shack. Meg, that you? Hey,
Nick.
hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I've been word sick.
Nick, you handle this.
I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Meg!
Yes.
Finally made your mind, have you?
My mind?
You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone.
Pasta?
Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. To make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running, an old man like me? Alright, the kids are home. Alright.
Hello, Squawk. Nick, well, what was that?
Garrett, the one on that perch. Keith? Yes? I lead the wet noodle in your capable hands, sonny.
Alright, I'm back.
Nick, what's the wet noodle?
Based on the available evidence, I say it's the name of his pasta shop.
That's a relief, isn't it, babe?
Hello, Squawk.
Hey, up!
He fell asleep.
I guess he's relieved.
As long as he didn't relieve himself.
A pasta shop?
Yep. The dank, the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. Father started it, you know. That makes you do the third generation. Egg?
Yeah?
Tomorrow we'll start with chickens and dough tossing.
Oh, tossing?
You too, Keith.
Yes?
You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen.
Pasta wrangler to the west? Isn't pasta from Italy?
I mean, Italy is technically part of the Western world, if you want to be argumentative on that. Mag,
Yes.
you know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you?
Right, of course. Everybody knows that.
Nick.
Huh?
How long do we have to keep this up? All in the family charade?
Someone must know something about the murder. We're not leaving till we find out what it is. This is a boat rental shop, right?
What are you talking about? This is the Palace of Pasta, the wet noodle. Oh, now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, yo, dude, we want to ride in one of your boats. That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days, damned if I understand them.
Pretty confused myself.
Nick, this isn't going anywhere.
But this
This
old man
is
is in the witness tomorrow, right? We've got to find some way of getting information out of him.
Or will you present something? Look, a little safe. Hmm? It's locked. Wow, what an amazing parrot. Good morning. Hello. It's ignoring me.
What, you forgot, Meg? You gotta call her name first.
Her name?
Polly, how you been?
Hello, Squawk.
You shave?
Neat, so the parrot's name is Polly?
Parrot added to the court record.
You bet all she can say is hello.
Ha 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 ha. Old Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words.
Secret words? Safe word is regatoni.
My memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here.
Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228, Squawk.
Oh boy.
All right.
Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya?
You see, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking.
And a criminal mind.
Okay, write that number down, Nick.
Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes.
Oh, I thought that since we knew the combination, something would change on that.
Says you have to present something to him. I think it's your badge again.
Got a lawyer's badge?
Yes, it is. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge.
I get it.
Huh?
Yep, I got you figured out now. You're not Keith.
Nick? How's our chance to clear things up?
Sir. No, I'm not Keith.
I'm not Meg either.
We're here investigating a murder that took place under this lake the other night.
Please help us.
Hmm. A liar, huh?
Please, mister.
Alright. But on one condition.
That would be?
When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle.
Like, promised him? Yeah, I think you have to. Wait, it was a kitchen. She promised. That was a promise.
Nick, are you sure about this?
Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also,
Oh,
who would have wanted to eat at Phoenix Noodles?
I guess so.
That's my boy. Good for you, Keith.
Wait, didn't I just say?
You too, Meg.
Yes.
You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know. Now, what was it you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly.
I'll be back again. Someone can take my spot.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, he's talking to the bird again. How are we going to talk to us? Polly here's my only friend in the whole world. Isn't that right, Polly?
Oh, hello, Squawk.
No, they don't do the ox.
Hey, yep.
We all do the ox.
Fell asleep. Yep, I seen this. You know something about this, sir? Yes, kid. Why does your voice keep changing? Keith? Yes? It's okay. You can call me Dad. Dad, you know something about this? Yep. Other night, out on the lake.
Yes, yes.
I know all about that. I seen it.
What? Tell us. What did you see?
Well, I suppose. And you're taking over the shop and all. I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Friday night, yep. It was after midnight, but okay. I heard this bang, so I looked outside. And I heard another one, bang. A little while later, this boat comes back. And a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself, yep.
What did he say?
Hey, yep. I forgot. I'll remember by tomorrow by court time, promise.
We need to know earlier than that.
You know what, Dan? Little Terry was just here. Terry?
Who's Larry?
Hey, yep, that kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat. Got himself some whiskers growing out of his face. Must be talking about Detective Gumshoe. He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow.
Really?
Somehow, I don't think we're going to get much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving.
I think you're right. Oh wait, I had one more question.
Huh?
Polly, have we forgotten something? Squawk.
Oh,
Don't forget DL6 and Squawk.
Ah, woohoo. Yeah.
Huh? What did she just say, Nick?
One more time, Polly.
Don't forget DL6, Squawk.
DL6 incident? Hey, mister, I mean...
Oh, sorry, I'm back. Hey, mister, I mean, Dad. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy?
Why would that bird Polly know about DL6?
We have to figure out who that old man is.
Oh,
What?
he locked the door from the other side.
Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe we should ask Detective Gumshoe.
Oh, and Oscar has information for the Splatfest. Apparently, Team White Chocolate won again, to the surprise of absolutely nobody.
Give me a juggle gun.
Wow.
Let's
Yeah.
actually see if the site has some of the information here. Well, okay, good news.
Oh,
It wasn't a complete clean sweep this time.
Alright.
It was only a mostly clean sweep. Team Dark Chocolate got the pro clout at 34.85%. Team White Chocolate won everything else. A flat 35% on the conch shells, 48.88% on the popularity. Dark Chocolate came in last on popularity, 22.61, with White Chocolate coming in second on 28.51. White Chocolate got 34.24% of open clout, with Team Milk Chocolate coming last at 32.17. Milk Chocolate came pretty much dead last in, aside from popularity vote, Team Milk Chocolate came dead last in goddamn everything.
Wow.
So yeah. Team White Chocolate got 34.23% on the tricolor battle, compared to 33.17 for Dark Chocolate and 32.60 for Milk Chocolate. So yeah. Wow. That is kind of surprising. Well, like I said, at least Team White Chocolate didn't go with a completely clean sweep this time. Team Dark Chocolate managed to get something. Oh, and Oscar has a Discord. Apparently, cool.
Hey pal, long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time?
Actually, we wanted to ask you something.
Yeah?
Detective Gumshoe, please help us.
Huh?
We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case.
To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So I'm afraid I can't show them to you either. What? However, if you can't convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'll consider opening up the file.
You know the boat rental shop down at the Gourd Lake?
Oh yeah,
That old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right?
how'd you, that was supposed to be top secret. Do you know who that old man is, Detective? Actually, I don't. Bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no clue. Sounds suspicious. Hmm?
So.
Sorry to disappoint you, pal. I'm drawing a blank.
Do you know what to send to him, Ben?
I completely forgot what it was.
Polly.
I thought it might have been her. Yeah.
What's that, a parrot?
That old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. Parrot knew about the incident.
That incident?
The DL6.
What?
Yep.
Polly, have we forgotten something? Doc. Don't forget DL6, squawk.
Oh, I was doing the squawks. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, I didn't hear that the first time earlier, sorry.
Alright. Don't forget Deus Ex. Alright.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word.
Yeah, but how would the old man know about the incident?
Wait, what if that old man was connected to the DL6?
Nick, you think he might? I get ya. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. So there is the station's records room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find what you need. All right, way to go, detective. Okay, Nick, to the records room.
It's time we faced Edward's path.
Alright. The record room. Tim says that's not a parrot, that's a mammoth.
Wow. It's amazingly dusty. 10 years of files. Okay.
10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess.
Let's find the DL6 stuff quick.
15 years ago, both me and Edwards were 9 years old. We were almost through the 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6?
Nick, I found where the file is.
Oh, thanks!
Let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the file.
Alright.
first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary.
Right. Summary, found it. Here you go.
December 28th, 2001.
That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow.
So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse.
Huh? This is the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now?
Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all of the lights went out.
Wow, that was some earthquake.
At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. Oof, being stuck in there that long. 5 hours.
That would be scary, like, in the dark.
There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator and the survivors were unconscious.
Survivors?
One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart.
That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, correct?
Said his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. Do you have data on the victim, Edgeworth's father?
Yes, hold on. Victim, here, I have it.
Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles.
Miles?
Miles Edgeworth, of course.
So he was in the elevator with his father.
From the angle of the bullet and other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? Huh. Sounds just like this current case. What's going on here?
So, fun little facts here. This is really nothing to do with a lot of... Oh, his file's not in here. Huh. Oh yeah, no, here it is. So, in the one Ace Attorney Investigations case, the one that recently came out with the duology, that game was never originally released in English. It never got an American release.
Oh.
But a fan of Team Translators got together and created a English patch for the game that was released online and was originally known by the fan translation of Ace Attorney Investigations, Prosecutor's Path. The voice actor who voiced Gregory Edgeworth was none other than Seung-Wan Cho, Pro ZD.
Huh, cool.
Oh, cool.
But, obviously, since they actually redid the translation and put it in with the Ace Attorney duology, or the AI duology, they actually did give him another English voice actor. But so yeah, unfortunately, they didn't retain Seung-Wan Cho. They didn't hire him directly or anything of that nature. It would have been cool if they had, but yeah, Capcom said no. So
yeah.
But yeah, just a little FYI for you when we eventually get around to that game.
That's kind of cool.
Neat.
Got any data on the suspect in there?
That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on, this is it.
The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi. He was a clerk in the court, apparently.
So he must have been the third person in the elevator. Well done. Well, then he had to have done it.
But he was found innocent thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond.
Hammond, the victim in our case.
Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived, so much so he had brain damage. He lost all memories of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared.
Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder?
Probably
Gee, I
Yellowstone.
wonder where.
Probably Yellowstone Park. Permitting Ranger Smith. Oh wait, wrong Yogi.
He may be closer than we think. Guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth.
Nick? Are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out.
You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? Right. It's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. To be continue.
Jimkin. Dang it, Yogi!
It's you, Jay.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Apparently, the prosecution is also ready.
Who's the judge here anyway?
Mr. Montana, your opening statement. Very well. No opening statement. So
Someone's grumpy.
Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking.
Right, of course.
A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now.
Order, order! Mr. Von Karna, what is the meaning of your statement just now?
Must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now.
Right.
I call my witness, my decisive witness to the stand.
Is that mysterious boat shop owner? Is that mysterious boat shop owner?
Witness, state your profession. I'm the proprietor of the restaurant that would noodle at God Lake. And I also rent boats. The night of the incident, you were at the boat rental shop, correct? And yup, I was, yep. Please testify.
Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet.
Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah! I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate.
Yeah, right.
The witness will state his name.
Well, I'm not really sure, Yep.
What do you mean?
My, memory. Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name.
He can't recall it, you say?
Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify.
Very well. Let's hear his testimony, then, shall we, witness?
Jim, today's trial will end 7 minutes from now. 7 minutes! That's all I can spare to play with you. I'm probably already over the time to fun, Carlstein. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight, yep. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats, as usual. And I heard a bang, yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. And I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat came back to shore and a man walked by my window.
Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination.
Oh, now what?
There's nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict now!
Yes. Mr. Wright,
Oh, cross-exam, yeah. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness.
very well, you may begin. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma.
3 minutes just passed.
I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness.
Just after midnight, you say.
Hey, just around then.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure, yep.
When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today.
I asked him, and he remembered. Isn't that right? Oh, don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly, I did. You see? Continue.
Is there anyone who can verify that?
Well, I guess Polly could.
That's not good enough for a court of law.
Mr. Wright, exactly what's not good enough?
Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot.
Yeah, keep that in mind.
A parrot?
Don't be so hard on the girl, kitty boy. The prosecution concedes that we cannot provide the prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue.
And where did the bang seem to come from?
From the lake, I figure. Are you certain? Hey, yep. Good. Continue.
Was there someone in the boat?
It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. But I figured there were 2 men out there. Yep.
Well, you couldn't see them clearly.
Hey, at the time, that is.
At the time? So you heard 2 gunshots total.
Hey,
That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. By your window?
yep. By my window. Right outside the window of my little shack.
And could you see the man's face?
Well, the fog was pretty damn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him.
This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony.
Tisk.
I have a bad feeling about this.
And was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead.
Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad?
Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead, as he was walking by, too. Witness, are you sure that person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him, that Edgeworth boy.
This sounds like this sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt.
Well, they pulled Edgeworth from the boat. He wasn't
Fine.
on land then.
On karma. He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall.
Tisk.
Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in court is glaring at us.
I better get quick or this trial is going to be over. Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun.
Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun, and the photograph showing the man firing with his left?
Exactly.
That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true.
Judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead. But his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie...
Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you've yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof!
Nick, do we have evidence?
It's no good. There's nothing I can do.
Are you sure?
To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore.
Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you.
Tisk. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record.
Yeah, the witness may leave the stand.
I think he's gonna need help.
Or if he doesn't pass out, die first. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Nor is there any need for or more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts.
What? No!
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, guilty! The accused will surrender to the court immediately. To be held pending trial in a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Except not really. Huh.
Who was that just now?
Hey!
Huh? What? Larry?
What are you doing here?
Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it.
Remembered what?
The gunshot. I heard it too.
Order!
What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I'd call for adjournment.
One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot?
Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I just can't sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify.
Order, order! Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed.
Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over.
Nick. This is it. Larry's giving us a final chance at this.
She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. Could make things even worse.
Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse.
I mean, she's right.
You're right. Alright. Okay. Your Honor. If there's another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now.
Wait. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned.
Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard.
What is this?
I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now!
What?
The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned.
Tim, what are you doing? Saving your butts!
That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth.
I've seen worse.
Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullet. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there.
Larry was at the lake that night. Was at the lake that night?
Yes. He said he went looking for the Steel Samurai balloon that flew into the lake.
Oh, right. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night.
Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth.
Huh? You say something right?
Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong?
It's nothing.
Hmm?
Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What's that?
Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon?
Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. Without thinking, I just picked it up. Didn't have a reason, really.
I see.
Right?
Yeah?
This might be our chance.
Our chance?
Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials.
Perfect trial.
Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before court. And that someone is Larry.
What are you getting at?
It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right?
That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth.
Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything's on Larry. Everything's on Larry now.
Speaking of a 5-minute recess, I think I might need to take care of, do something like that so I can use the restroom. So, we'll take 5
All right.
ourselves and we'll be right back.
Alrighty. Are we good too? I can grab some water. Alright, I'm back.
Alrighty. Von Carlstein's performance about to go into the hilarious to butts.
The court is now back in session. Witness. Please testify to the court about everything that you saw. On the night of December 24th.
Right, leave it to me.
Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. On Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break.
That night I was out on a boat in the lake. I was looking for something and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back into the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home.
That was unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
What's wrong, Nick?
It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared.
Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward. No way to go but forward.
Now I think I already know what I need to do.
Uh,
Just gonna... So he says there was a single gunshot. You know, that there was at least 2 gunshots.
Wait a sec, Larry.
What?
You only heard one bang? You're sure?
That's what I said.
But Miss Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bang. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night.
Huh?
Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said?
Yo, Nick, please.
Huh?
You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. You gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Faith be like, I'm not sure that's how it works there, Larry.
Mr. Butts.
What?
You only heard 1 gunshot. Are you sure?
I'll tell you the truth. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Not sure? How could you not be sure?
Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else.
Something else?
My radio, dude, with my headphones.
What?
Order! Order! And stop that booing! Mr. Butts. You were listening to the radio with your headphones?
Yeah, so what? That a crime? I listen to my radio. Everyone listens to the radio. What's the big deal?
Mr. Von Karma, your opinion?
Wait.
Yeah, everyone listens to me. Oh, wait.
Waste of time. I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony.
Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony?
Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony.
Bah! Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost.
Very well, Mr. Very well, Mr. I mean, Mr. Butts. Sorry. Something else I got. And I was right. I accidentally said the word I was about to time out. Oops.
Oh.
That was stupid. Please give your testimony. Be sure to include your details like your radio.
I laugh only because I've been there before. Right, leave it to me.
I wondered if there were any other way out of this, believe me. Well, you know what? When the judge was saying, stop that boo, I was gonna... Boo, you stink!
It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. So I was listening to my all request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud like. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too.
We're listening to your radio at a high volume.
Yeah, what's the big problem? Can a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country?
I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is.
Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio.
True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony.
Wait,
Your Honor.
Alright, I forgot.
The witness said he remembered exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot.
Excuse me? DJ? From Street Fighter? This is a Capcom game after all.
Yeah, an announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Wright.
I can't believe I'm continuing this charade.
So,
What did she say?
Mr. Wright, please cease this pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said do us?
He, Mr. Lincoln, as a fool.
Oh.
I'll have the question only if you see some reason why we should care.
We should care, though.
We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should.
Why?
Well, how do you know if we don't ask? Hmm?
Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please tell Mr. Butts. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot?
Just when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas, I heard the gunshot. So...
Do you want me to tell you, Ben, or do you want?
I knew... Yeah, so we heard two gunshots. It's either Lana's disposition or the second lake photo. I'm gonna take another save here.
Maybe the second lake photo.
Nope, wasn't that one.
Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence.
It does. I don't see anything contradictory.
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 Huh? Really?
Objection overruled.
Yeah, I love the same.
Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright.
Whoops, that didn't go as well.
That didn't earn me any points with the judge. So... There we go. It was Lana's disposition.
Actually, funny thing, Ben, it was the first lake photo or the Lana deposition.
I knew it was one of the photos. I couldn't remember what it was, but anyway.
Yeah, it was the photo. Yeah.
Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct?
What's with the face? You look scary, dude. If you're trying to scare me, you better know that I don't scare that easy.
Is something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Your Honor.
I love about this what the upcoming lines here.
Did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas when he heard the gunshot.
Indeed, and?
Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas.
This is an infamous line right here.
Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve.
That would seem to be the case, yes.
I like the judge. It's just like, what is going on now? But that contradicts the two testimonies we have heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the shot. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor.
Order! What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight.
Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. What?
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butts' claim he heard the gunshot before midnight?
He's right.
Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight.
Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim? Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight.
Remember when you were clicking on the second photo?
Yeah, this was the one, taken automatically on December 24th at 11:50.
Look at this photograph.
Every
This was
time it makes me laugh.
This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m.
Oh. But there's nothing on the lake in this picture.
Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all.
What do you mean?
Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises.
Uh-huh.
Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve.
Indeed, it would seem like that is the case. Then, where does that leave us? Mr. Hart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken?
Not at all, Your Honor. It's the fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were two sets of gunshots with a 25-minute pause between them.
Why would this be? Why would this be?
Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises.
Yes.
There's no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera. Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Clear!
His nose. I was gonna make a dumb joke right up. His nose came aboard a midnight class. That was stupid. Before midnight class. A song joke over there, but it didn't work out the way. Mr. Wright.
Tim says the camera was set to trigger in response to Loud House.
Or Animal House.
There's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 p.m. was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court evidence if you have it.
Oh, jeez.
You want to make it safe, Ben, just in case?
I can't do that right at the moment.
Oh.
Oh, fired 3 times.
Oh, yeah.
This is my evidence.
The murder weapon.
Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When then was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That third shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight.
Order, order! That will make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake.
Exactly. If this is true, then there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you, why?
Oh, I better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? Ah!
What's wrong, Nick?
I have it! I have it!
Huh?
Remember the case with the Steel Samurai?
Yeah, of course I remember.
The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case.
What do you mean?
Maya,
Maya. Yes?
if we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch and I'm going to run with it.
Right. I mean, is this safe?
Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say something that sounds fishy, okay?
Right.
Your Honor!
Yes, Mr. Wright.
The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case.
You mean, Mr. Wright?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. So you finally realize the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Mr. Edgeworth himself.
Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting.
Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, 1 boat was on the lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. There was a gunshot. There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party is yet to be none other than... The guilty party has to be the other man on that boat.
I admit, it's hard to imagine any other possibility.
Yes. But this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight.
I mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. And the timestamp on the photo said it's 15 after midnight or whatever.
Yeah.
But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. It's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent.
Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the 2 men on the boat are.
So it'd be Edgeworth and the murderer. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth.
What? Are you serious?
Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place.
I'm not sure what to make of all this.
Ludicrous.
Mr. Wright. Tell us the name of the murderer then.
The murderer's name, right, it's...
A lot of heart now.
I don't think it's... Yeah, we don't know yet. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name.
You don't know.
Ah, again you waste my time.
I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man. At 11:50, he was the only one who killed Robert Hammond.
Caretaker of the boat shop. Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then.
Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of this crime was not on a boat?
What? Well then, when did the murder take place?
Show the judge where the murder really took place.
The boathouse.
Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing.
Objection.
You have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime.
Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. The boat.
Yeah.
That night, he was out on the lake in a boat searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. Then just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor. Even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned the boat?
The boat shop. Mr. Wright. What happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning.
Yes, Your Honor.
Nick, are you sure about this?
Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning, and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no problem. Jay?
Then who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright?
Matt, the truth is, I am your father, right? Oh, sorry, wrong franchise. and then Jim Kinsley. Then he later became John Hammond.
Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone?
Details.
Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice.
Create a witness? I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor.
Hit a witness.
The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him.
I see. There's someone looking from the edge of the lake. It would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot each other.
The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake.
Bailiff! Bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker. Quickly. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, we'd like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Mr. Edgeworth, heard what the defense is saying.
Yes.
Well, why did you go to the lake that night?
What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me.
Something important.
I'm sorry, I can't say what it was.
The bailiff?
Your Honor, sir.
Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet.
The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either.
What?
What do I do?
Find him quickly, damn it! We cannot allow him to get away. On Karma, your witness has disappeared.
A search warrant has already been issued.
Goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I'll extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him. I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned.
Don't we all?
Yay, Nick, you did it.
Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict.
What about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out.
Sure. Once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time.
I know what you mean, Nick. Sometimes I feel that it's us on trial instead of our clients.
Hey, Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Did you say something?
Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little. Relax.
I'm sorry. But I fear it's not over for me yet.
What do you mean?
Right? There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. And I don't know whether or not to tell you.
Edgeworth?
No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but... can't make up my mind.
What is this about, Edgeworth?
It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed.
A crime you committed?
A memory of murder. Dun dun dun! Dramatic reverb. But Edgeworth, what is this memory of a murder about? Well, you see, right, I murdered Dutchman! I'm sorry.
That's
Let me guess, he murdered his father.
1 second.
Oh, hey, Matt.
Yep, he chimed in a little while ago.
Yeah. And then Jimkin, that later became John Hammond.
Had to get it to go grab a drink. Shut off my space heater because it's getting real warm in here. Someone join in on the call while I was stepped away?
No.
No.
For some reason, I thought someone was saying hi to Matt in here.
No, Matt. Matt on Twitch. I saw.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes, he's mentioned something on the Twitch chat, so...
What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about?
Memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder.
We just heard of that.
Do you really think Edgeworth killed someone?
I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he never takes someone's life. Never.
Nick,
Oh, how's everyone doing?
Uh,
What do you think of my performance today? I had him swoon in the aisles, huh, Maya?
ruining me. Oh yes, I do remember feeling faint.
Right on! Tell me the truth, it was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick?
huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two.
I think you do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude! Edgy! You guys should be bound before me, yeah! Bow before your hero!
Okay. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today.
You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty.
But seriously, Nick. That boat shop third digger guy is pretty sus. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet.
Way to spoil the mood, Limp Butts.
Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty, well, edgy. I mean, can you really know if he's telling the truth about that night?
You ain't off the hook yet that we need such a deep cut.
Nick?
I don't know. But what I do know is
What I do know is I can't seem to work a Squid Sisters joke into that phrase.
I'm gonna believe in two until the end.
Us two.
Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right?
Ah, he means me, right, Nick?
Yeah, you, Larry.
Not me. But why you, Larry?
Oh.
Actually, yeah. Why me, Nick?
Enough with this silent treatment. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think?
You didn't know him back then. Back when we wanted to become a defense attorney.
Wait. Was that when you two were classmates?
Yes, in grade school. They saved me, Miles. And Larry, they saved me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know?
Huh? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about?
Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot.
You're a lousy friend. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear this story one way or the other.
Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial, a class trial.
Class trial?
You remember, Larry? Spring end of 3rd grade? The kid in our class got his lunch money stolen?
lunch money.
Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home.
I see.
Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside.
Oh, yeah, now that you mentioned it, I do remember that.
I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I had skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class.
So they thought you did it.
Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial.
Trial?
So the next day, we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. Hey, I didn't do it!
Guilty. He did it. Guilty. It was you.
Give the money back. You're such a meanie. Remember, you play with it. You can't hide the truth. You can't handle the truth.
You're our, I'm our, you're our, of course, our.
Give me back my 50 cents.
Report.
Now, Phoenix, you should steal people's money. It's not right.
In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it.
Go over and apologize, Phoenix.
I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boys whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened.
Objection! He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed, amateurs! Miles. It wasn't you who stole my money, was it?
No!
Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen.
We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry.
Hey.
And this is why don't you all just shut up?
Oh, Larry.
This is always how it is. Everyone ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over.
That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends.
Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot.
That's when I learned what it meant to be alone.
Hey, Tim, a class inaction lawsuit.
Totally alone without a friend in the world.
You did a good thing, Larry.
Yeah, well, I was just lucky I took the day off from school. If I'd have been there, they would have thought I'd have done it. So I kind of took it personally. See, yeah, about that. Remember that.
Something smells. It's usually the butts.
He took it.
Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father.
I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. I'm going to become a Jedi Knight, like my father before me. A famous defense attorney.
I wanted to get into taxidermy, but my father wanted me to go into the clown business.
Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school.
The DL6 incident.
Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death.
That's so sad.
It was several years later when I heard Edgewood's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts." The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all.
That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied. Damn.
I guess he didn't want to see us both friends.
I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided.
Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth?
If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me and I believe in him. He's in pain and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him.
Oh, Nick. So is that why you helped me out for free?
Yes. I helped you because I believe in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free.
Oh, Nick. Nick!
Nick. You have to save Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay?
Right. Very well, maybe.
Now,
Well, in the original release, yeah.
I want you all to remember all of this when we come to the third game. Because there's a small part here I kind of want to readdress this when we get to a part in the third game. Because I think there's a bit of a plot hole that I don't really know that they reconcile with this. But yeah, just keep this all general backstory in mind.
Well, that's gonna be a while, depending on when we get to the third game.
I'll remind you of that. So.
First, there's the rental boat shop caretaker. You need to find out who or what he is.
I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go.
So, one of the things that I do like what they do with Ace Attorney is that when you have some evidence that is really no longer relevant to the case at hand, then it just organizes your stuff for you. So some of the stuff that you really have no need of anymore, they'll just go ahead and get rid of. So.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I remember something about you have to do that stuff yourself.
Yeah.
In the older games. Hey pal, long time no see.
Gumshoe was like a day.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I slapped my tie in half.
Sorry about that.
Oh, okay. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by the trial time tomorrow. Come what may.
Come hell or high water?
It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal.
Tim says, and this is why I became an offense attorney.
To offend people?
Yeah.
Or paycheck? Sounds like a great deal to me. Detective Puncture sure is active today. Oh, one more thing.
Wait, so,
Eek.
What was he saying, Jay?
but wait, there's more.
No one could go into the woods today. The woods?
Where Lotto was camping?
Because this is the day the chambers are get going on the woods today.
The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out.
The Blair Witch is back.
He got pretty mad. No one could go in there for a while. I guess Lana's in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow.
Yeah, I was trying to. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing.
Eyesore?
Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too.
I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work.
Tim, the Blair Witch, aka Lisa.
You look like the old bag got away.
Yep.
Never imagined he might be the real murderer.
Oh, what was it?
Ah.
I know that just clearing of the throat anywhere.
Oh, it's
Oh,
Hello, what might you be doing here? A full welcome. Ah, the days of mine, like the scent of fresh lemon. You see.
we'll be seeing him in the third game as well.
Mr. Grossberg? This is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow.
Oh, that is true, yes. From what I saw today's trial, Edward should be fine, right?
well, I'm not so sure about that.
Oh, what do you think of that?
Well, I'm not sure.
Find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance.
Thanks. Bye.
What do you mean Mr. Grossberg was doing here? What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyways?
Who knows? Oh, this is you.
Nobody's home. Hello, hello. Polly! Wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, hello. Can't believe you'd run off and leave his poor bird to fend for himself. Hello, hello. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick.
You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something.
Well, alright. Sorry, Polly, he says I can't take you with me.
Great, now the bird's gonna hate me.
Polly won't do him any favors in court. This reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Polly, what's the number to the safe?
About 28.
11228. Let's open it, Nick.
I'm sure there isn't any money in there.
Aww. But hey, it's still locked, right? So there must be something of value in there.
I'm not so sure.
Okay.
I'm sure he does keep something of value in there, but that depends on what given definition of value you like to assign that.
I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter.
A letter? Oh, boring.
There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth?
Nick, why wouldn't Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here?
How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth.
And Tim says, in before Polly's an animatronic with a speaker and a camera.
It also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail.
What do you think this means, Nick?
I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instruction.
Who could have written this letter? What does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth?
Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue.
I don't think there's anything else here we need to do.
It said if you go click on the boat button, there's like a continuity thing. You examine the boats.
Well, I'm examining those posters in there, though.
There's some boats floating at the dock. Murder took place in a boat from the stock. Apparently, the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Indeed, there's space for one more boat at the dock.
Tim, but to make it the best deal on TV, take your revenge right now and I'll triple the offer!
Here at MIP, you can hire your own even assassin.
So, it's a funny thing. Oh,
Sorry, Nick. Hey, Nick. Don't people usually put pictures of fish up in the wall to boast about them?
yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of the fish they caught, right?
Right, but don't all the fish on the wall here look really puny to you?
Well, you know what they say. You should have seen the one that got away.
Except the one that got away from us was the caretaker, and we did see him.
Why do I feel like we're having two different conversations here?
There's always a smaller fish.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say, yeah, that said it. when you examine the boat at this point in the story, it said Phoenix will still describe the murder as happening in a boat from that dock, despite him presenting a different story during the trial earlier on day 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that text isn't updated.
Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe, he won't be coming back today.
Oh, really?
He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. Supposed to be the chief of detective here. Up to some crazy shenanigans this time. What is he up to this time?
What? That's not possible! World ended yesterday?
Must be reading predictions for the future on someone's homepage. It must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Please think about what you're doing, Jolinda. Don't take my Tommy away from me. No! Must be doing image training for a nasty divorce argument.
This reminds me of that Doomsday prediction back on 2012. The previous guy.
Oh, yeah.
I keep thinking I have the no sound effect on here, and I don't.
Oh, that's in your other, yeah.
Yeah. I could probably add that now. But yeah. I don't know.
It says, yeah, go to detention center.
Oh yeah, we need to speak to Edgeworth.
You look as grim as always.
Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial.
Last trial? What do you mean?
You don't remember?
No, I don't.
Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it, in 3rd grade?
Lunch money. Oh! Alright, yes, I seem to remember something like that.
I think you're the only one who actually remembers.
Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway.
Mr. Edgeworth didn't you know? Trial was the reason he became a defense lawyer.
Ridiculous.
Gee, thanks.
That said, it does sound kind of like the kind of thing you'd do.
Oh, burn.
You haven't changed a bit, have you, right? So simple. Full of fault, even.
Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth.
Perhaps.
Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right?
I couldn't let myself deny reality like you.
What do you mean?
My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, right, but I'm not that good of a person.
One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right?
Yes. The man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. And he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook.
That would be Robert Hammond.
On that day, 15 years ago. The 3 of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder.
Lost your memory?
Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's arguments in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had not been of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of innocence.
Hey, Swag.
Hey, I am here.
Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys.
What's your relationship with Von Karma?
He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him.
So he's like my sister was to you, Nick.
He is a perfectionist in all things. Court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly.
Perfectly? Huh.
All the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever.
But that's...
I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it's impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in the man. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away.
Edgeworth. If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow.
He's right. There's no time to praise the enemy.
It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit.
No kidding.
I don't think there's really anything we can present to him.
Wait, do you have the... Yeah, present that to him. Edgeworth, see this letter?
Hmm?
This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives.
I see. Huh. Revenge. On me?
Who is this old guy anyway?
I don't know.
Could he have been an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something?
Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man. Not at all.
So he was following this letter then.
Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond?
It also says this is your last chance.
Last chance. Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitation on the DL6 incident.
Wait, that old man!
What is it? Do you know who he is?
Yogi. Could he be Yogi?
Yogi?
The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent.
Hey, boo-boo! Yeah.
Eh?
The one who was guilty of stealing the picnic baskets.
They're all going to put a stop to that.
What were you saying?
So you think after this game, you guys gonna watch the movie of this game?
I streamed it before. Years ago back on Brony State. But I wouldn't, if I can find a copy of that, I wouldn't mind streaming it again. Or, you could host it for movie night.
Or that, or maybe there's like the anime adaptation to this game.
Or JE to show it on anime night, Friday nights.
Talking about that for Twitch.
Yeah, we could discuss that later when we're off air. And Jim can see it. It's Yami Yugi who did it. Hey,
Yu-Gi-Oh! Boo-boo!
hey, boo boo! It's time to do duel.
I remember remember the Birdman Adult Swim show?
Oh yeah, Birdman Attorney at Law.
Yeah, wasn't he arrested in one of those episodes? I can't remember.
I think he was. I think that was like, what was it, like the last episode?
Oh, I can't remember.
Oh,
It was the last season.
I've been last.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to sit back and watch that show again. It had been a hot minute since I've seen that.
Who are you recalling about?
You know the Birdman law attorney, Jay?
Yeah.
We were thinking, wasn't Yogi the Bear actually?
Well,
Oh,
Boo
they
Boo.
started-
No, it was Boo Boo early in the series.
Oh,
Oh,
I can't
Oh,
remember.
that's the one.
I don't remember Yogi. I remember they specifically had Boo Boo getting arrested, but Yogi testified. I'm not actually the reader type. I can't read when they bring Yogi to the stand.
oh, nice. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna have to find a way to see that again because that has been a hot minute since I last seen that show. Anyway, Johnny Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became settled.
I can't breathe.
I said, quiet, you're not making this any easier! I want to get out! Help, get us out!
Just use up more oxygen.
That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed in court and Yogi was found innocent.
Oh, but isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he need to take revenge on you?
Right.
Yeah.
There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you.
You mean the nightmare?
It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed.
A crime you committed?
A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. The past 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time.
What kind of dream?
It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark.
Help! I can't breathe.
But I said, quiet, you're not making this any easier. Get out, help, get us out.
John, you'll just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe. You're using up my air.
What?
Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you.
What are you?
Stop breathing my air.
No, father. It's attacking father. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. Days I pick up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father!
He shot him. I knew. Oh man, I guessed right.
With that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years.
What? It's just a dream, right? Right?
But it was just a dream. Just a dream. Just a dream. Dream. Sorry. Just, REM just took over for a second. That thought is the only thing that has been kept me sane for the past 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father.
Dun dun dun. What?
If you think about it this way, this letter makes sense. Tim making a warfare joke. Why is this fool still breathing my air? This is unacceptable!
Oh.
Sorry. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me.
Wait, Edgeworth, you mean...
It's me. I was the true criminal DL6. I shot my father.
This is bad.
No, Edgeworth. No. Oh, great. Now I'm just trying to remember the fucking dialogue. No, right. Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do?
I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe...
There is, Nick. There is someone who knows about DL6. And he's
Yes.
not human.
Grossberg. Mr. Grossberg!
Oh, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled.
No kidding, I can't believe you're not.
My. Just calm down and tell me what's happening.
Mr. Edgeworth, he
I see. So, Edgeworth tried to he shot his own father.
only a dream, only a dream.
I wonder.
What?
If that's the case, why do you look so troubled, man?
Well,
Also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Isles Edgeworth. So deep he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. As you imagine. Miles Edgeworth drew the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done.
No.
Well, in that case, it really wouldn't have been murder. If anything, if it was more of an accident.
It's just accidental manslaughter at best.
Yeah, but so yeah, at best it would have been manslaughter. Yeah.
Accidental manslaughter, I meant.
Yeah.
I mean, I said, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't believe this.
Tim's like, I am my. You're your own father. How does that even work? A deep.
Unless you're still Jay Fry.
A deep grudge. Several miles deep, in fact. Where's that sound effect? Several miles deep, you say, huh?
Yogi was suspected of murder. His career as a bailiff was irrevocably erect.
I think it's irrevocably, or I don't know.
Irrevocably.
Yeah, irrevocably, irrevocable. Tomato, tomato. Who cares?
Thus he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. I shot revenge. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close.
It's like I said, this is sometimes like, good job, Mr. Ben. Another son is butchered.
What do you know about Mr.
Oh, that's
Edgeworth's father?
That's me. What do you know about Edgeworth's father?
He was a defense attorney without a peer. Sounds trite, but it's true.
Tim tried to me. Another sentence slaughtered.
Well, he may have had one kid. Think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey.
Sister?
Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques.
That's no surprise.
Mr. Karma is a straight man. Forged testimonies of evidence are nothing to him. The result is a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods.
And?
He lost. And died in despair, as it were.
I see.
When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey.
I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi.
Yet, that Yogi was found innocent.
That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
That's right, everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth. Was a ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son?
It's only a possibility, Archie. But a possibility nonetheless.
And do we present anything to him? I don't remember if we do.
I think the safe letter, you have to present him the letter of safe too.
Alright.
Oh Oh, is this the letter? It does seem that Yogi was following this letter. When he killed Hammond.
But why kill Robert Hammond?
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney. But he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own.
Huh, his own sake?
He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter?
Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was rude.
Huh.
You'll understand soon enough. Wait!
What is it?
This way. I've seen this handwriting before, a long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this?
A Manfred? Could it be Manfred von Karma?
Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this?
Well, I'm not so sure.
Oh, he is a perfectionist.
Von Karma, Von Karma. Wait to write, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports.
What? What that means? The one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was...
Oh, damn.
Right. Manfred von Karma himself.
The plot thickens, as they say.
Yeah. What does this mean then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth?
It was truly Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think.
Tim says, another line of evidence undone by the age of printers.
They'll find the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty.
Oh no. Oh, wait. I gotta get that.
Oh no!
But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like this? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare.
That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son.
What do you mean?
It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did ruin. But though he didn't make it through the trial unscarred.
What happened to the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma?
Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth, the accused, is found karma of evidence, faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Von Karma's accusation stood.
Faulty evidence?
It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Perfectionism is an impossible fool's dream. Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma.
It's something I've heard said. Perfection is an ideal, not a goal.
He took a vacation for several months after that, you see.
A vacation?
Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like go to the sea or to the mountains or even on sick days? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe.
You have strange ideas about vacation, Maya.
In any case, that's the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot.
Tim says, well, a possible's full dream. It's the dream that's impossible.
Odd, if he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation?
What do we do, Nick? Von Karma is going to bring up DL6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6?
I won't let him.
Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder.
I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone.
But Nick, Edgeworth admitted it himself. Father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care.
I don't care. I know he's not guilty. What?
Mr. Wright. If you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest.
Mr. Grossberg, thank you.
I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chance of finding something is slim.
I understand. Police materials, Alright, I'll be right back. I need to go take care of someone to take my role for a bit.
Alright.
1 day left, Nick.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. Hardly anyone here.
Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi.
Oh, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that.
He's here out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again. Well, now I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway.
Oh boy.
You go in as long as he's there. Von Karma? Yes, he just arrived actually.
Von Karma's in the records room?
Nick, let's hurry. Dusty as always.
We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean.
What's wrong, Nick?
Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma.
Well, the file has been left open.
Yeah.
One of the doors here is open.
Someone must have been looking in it recently.
Label says unsolved cases evidence.
Unsolved cases?
Nick. Now for DL6, it's completely empty.
What? Oh, this is just so I...
What are you doing here?
Eek,
Oh, you're ugly. I'm close.
Von Karma.
You. How did you know my name?
Huh?
Have we met?
What are you saying?
Oh,
We saw each other every day, don't we?
we got an imposter.
Yeah.
We're defense team.
Defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I remember defense. They're like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed.
See how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor.
Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right?
A romantic who still can shed the veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second rate.
Mr. Von Karma. You had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you?
Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why?
Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. Wait, because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record.
I don't like that grin that he's got on his face.
So you did, but what I don't get is, why'd you take his son under your wings afterward? Son of your most bitter rival?
That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial.
Oh, it's not
It's been a while since I had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt.
His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean?
You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then you certainly must understand. I know that what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow.
You were right. Von Karma's going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Now you show him the safe letter from Save 2. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder.
Yanni Yogi. How many years has been since I heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it.
So you admit it? You sent it to him!
So you admit it. You wrote the letter, Mr. Rogi, this letter.
Took the words right out of my mouth there, Maya.
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You saved me a lot of needle hassles.
Damn it, Nick.
What?
Nick, what is that thing?
Danger, danger! High voltage!
A stun gun for self-defense, usually.
Oh, and Silver got the ninja rating with a party of 1! No one expects the Shikinobi Inquisition!
Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence.
600,000?
Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it. Usually. Now, give me the letter.
No!
No!
Well, what? Get off me! What are you?
Oh,
Nick, run!
oh, Maya! No!
Oh, I don't have anything. I don't... Do I... No. I mean, I got this. And also,
Maya!
Out of my way.
Ah! Oh, he got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence, all of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay?
yeah, and Silver the cousin ninja said, "Oh God, Volgar's face is unnerving to look at in HD." Yeah.
Maya! Maya, open your eyes! Maya!
The letter, did he take it?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay?
Couldn't stop him.
See, and Tim points out, it's amusing how assault that could be constructed as attempted murder is not even going to be factored into the case. Yeah, he's not wrong.
Jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. No good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister.
Ah, you're not useless, Maya.
Not even now when we need her the most. Wish I hadn't woken up at all.
Ah, don't say
Damn.
that, girl.
Yeah. Maya! There has to be some way I can help her. Better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya, she's holding something. What is this? A bullet? DL6 incident, evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him.
Kill 6 bullets stashed in the pocket. This is going to be critical.
Oh, it's from a different gun, is it?
I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow.
We're going to be holding off on that, though.
Well, it's cut off time already.
It is getting to be very close to that time. It is currently 11:38.
11:38.
So it's the Eastern time anyway. I could go on and finish this up, but the problem is I don't know how long this last leg of the trial is going to be. And the last time we did this, we thought, this will be over in a few minutes, and it took us nearly an hour. So I'm
Yeah.
like, question is, that's kind of a bit of the point. I don't know how long this last leg of the trial is going to be. So I'm like, do we want to save this for next week? Or do we just go ahead and buckle
Well,
up and double down and finish the fight tonight?
Well, I don't. Yeah, I just don't know because with Swag here, because I
Um,
figure.
it's final day trip. Like it's
I'm getting one vote in the chat to say to save it for later and queue up more Ace Attorney afterwards. We could jump into the final case 5 after. So
Yeah.
Yeah, if we do save it for next week, we could jump into case 5.
yeah. I just feel bad because Swag came in like, like at the 11th hour here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Because
So
that's the
And we have to respect the viewers' decisions because not all the viewers can stay up as late as some of us.
yeah.
Starts.
I will also kind of admit I am getting kind of sleepy myself too, so that's kind of a bit of a kind of like I'm sort of leaning toward.
Let's
So.
see. I'm just seeing where we are. Oh, yeah, there's another
Alright.
playthrough.
I'm good for that, and I'm done.
Yeah, another playthrough I'm looking at. Looks like the final trial takes an hour.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Because we've been going like
Yeah.
what? How long have we been going on for? About 3 hours and a half? Yeah, 3.5 hours. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, pretty much every one of these sections, investigations and trials alone, takes about an hour, hour 15 on average. So
yeah. I was just thinking like what we could do for next week was like.
yeah, Tim says that's part of the point. Better not to plot through it yawning and distracted. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm gonna admit, last week when we were getting through that one part of the trial, I was like kind of nodding off in the chair at points. So I'm like, I don't want to do that again.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think how we can work this out because I know Swag doesn't come on until like a little bit later for like. Because then he won't be able to get his roll in for Vaughn.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on his schedule, though.
Yeah.
Unless we could do something else before then, and then when Swag comes on, we can then just
Is there
switch
a
days.
award for 20 turn Mario Party Jamboree, or is it only the 30 turn?
Well, if we do a 30 turn, that's going to take the whole stream. That's just the
Yeah.
problem.
It's
Yeah, that
because
is the problem. Yeah.
it takes like 210 minutes just to do 30 turns.
Yeah.
So it's going to take up a whole stream.
Yeah,
Is
even
there a team for completing a pro game?
ooh,
I don't know.
we could do a 10 turn program. Yeah.
Well, we
Go ahead.
no, I was just thinking like yeah, if like you mean why we do something else until the Swag comes on?
Yeah.
All right. We could do
That's what
something like-
that's what Dean's mentioning. We could just pull something up, and I mean we've
I
always
think there's a team for a pro 15 turn or 20 turn pro game.
see. I'm not really sure about the things on. I'm sure there is. I'd have to pull up Jamboree and take a look at that. But yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll end things
All right.
off here for the night. But
What
before
about
we do,
Wednesday? Oh, I was gonna say, what about Wednesday? Because Swagger, would you be available around Wednesday before Ben head to work, or no?
You think this Wednesday? You got like something going on the Wednesday. Like what time?
Oh, well, it'd be like maybe 8, 9, or 10.
No, sorry, not this Wednesday.
Oh,
I
okay.
got like a session to go through.
All right. Then maybe we'll just do that. Then maybe we'll just do something for a little bit, and then we'll switch to Ace when you come on. Then, or Saturday or Sunday or Saturday. I
Saturday
guess. Yeah.
will be good. Yeah, Saturday's good.
All right.
we'll see about trying to do that then.
Yeah, we'll just maybe do a little something else until he comes on.
What the object results?
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
Might as well get my shells too.
Yeah, that's why I kind of decided I just swapped over here just like the last second. Because I figured, yeah, we're ending off for the night. But just before we go ahead and end things off, let's just get my conch shells.
Yep.
And no points for the freaking conch shells. Then we get the votes. 35 points for votes.
At least we got the votes.
And then cloud check.
Oh, yeah, we came in last again.
Yeah. And final results. Listen up, it's going down. Overall Splatfest win goes to
Not us.
Only 35 points.
That's an insult right there.
Wow.
Versus 315 to 520. That's a slap in the face. God damn.
I'm surprised. I thought more people would have liked milk chocolate, but I guess not.
Well, it's a tried and tested flavor, but to some people it might be old school or old.
Yeah, Tim says it's funny how you could say 100% say it wasn't people saying white chocolate was their favorite, but rather people just wanted to play the bodily fluid team. Light Wicked's the real team meaning. You float as smooth as cocoa butter. Team Dark Chocolate proved they're worth well enough. I can't say I'm better. Team Milk Chocolate was looking pretty sweet out there too. Loses by chocolate for the winner. Twist my tentacles, why don't you? It's not as if we don't get chocolate this time of year anyway. What makes this different from any other time I get Big Man chocolate? I hope it's different from the chocolate you gave me this year. You mean the chocolate covered onion? Chocolate fondue place nearby that'll let you bring anything. If I give you both chocolate too, can we eat something normal for once? I love the dynamic between these three. Alright. Alright. That's it for now.
Hey, I finally found someone who did the SpongeBob reference with the chocolate.
Oh.
Someone did the drawing out of it. It's called CAE Cuba, if you can find them.
Well, let's see if we can.
Gotta be somewhere.
Oh, we'll find him eventually. Kind of surprised they redid the chocolate thing. I figured I would have thought they would have gone with something else, but then again, for Valentine's Day, I guess you can only do so much with the.
Well, you remember they're not doing new themes anymore, or either. So.
Oh yeah, you're right. Huh. So I guess if they redo any more Splatfest, all we're just gonna get is just redone themes or revisited themes. It seems kind of dumb though because. Oh. Hey. Great post, dude. Oh. I can't even.
But I ain't.
Clueless. Uh. Should have been now look. Yeah. I don't. Hey,
Another one.
we got another clueless person here. Oh, this is fire. I thought that said rain shadow there at first. Like, oh wait, I didn't see him in the friggin'. Probably gonna be the last goddamn person I check, ain't it?
Probably.
Chalk.
I chug Reese's. What the?
Can't even read that.
I can't even see what that's a zoo.
Milk.
Neither can I. Milk.
Chocolate.
Say that's not it. Spad cat. Join pool turf table to play with me? No. I don't play table turf.
I used to.
Huh.
Maybe because of the match, you should probably because I did stop like earlier, so maybe it doesn't show up anymore.
Oh no,
Oh, there
there
we
he
go.
is. Yeah. Cake Eva, huh? Chocolate, chocolate. Ah. Yeah, I couldn't help but reference the SpongeBob thing, and when I titled the Twitch thing yesterday. All right. Well, I do like just seeing what some of these people just post on here anyway.
Yeah, I do too.
Right. Well, that's
I didn't do that during the Splash Fest.
yeah. I mean, I do that myself, but it's just something I just like doing, just on average anyway.
Yeah, just at least they're doing them still. Would be amusing to see years with no Splatfest.
Yeah. I'm just kind of upset that they ended support for both Splatoon 1 and Splatoon 2 with that, because Splatoon 1 had Miiverse, but then Miiverse went down, so you couldn't do that thing anymore. And then Splatoon 2 had something where you could post to, like, Twitter, but then they ended support for that. And I forget exactly how they're doing this, like, end game now, because you can't... I think they removed the API support for Twitter during games, so I don't even know. It has been a hot minute since I've actually did anything here with this. Yeah. Is there a way I can just delete this whole thing? Oh. Oh, so that's how you do vertical drawings. Huh. Neat. Oh, you just click the left stick. Okay. Alright. I'll have to mess with that a little later then. Anywho. I think we'll go ahead and we'll call that here for the night.
All right.
So. Not much else I could really say. I might do something this Wednesday. If I do, I'm not entirely certain what I plan on doing.
All right.
But we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Mm-hmm.
I know that we were planning on doing D&D this last Thursday the 6th, but then we wound up canceling pretty much at the last second because we were originally going to reschedule it to the 5th. But then we had a couple people say that they couldn't make it that day, so we decided, you know what, to heck with it. We'll just go ahead and we'll canceling for this week and resume on the 6th at a regular time. So, assuming we don't have any cancellations or reschedulings, we're probably going to be going full steam ahead on the 13th to
Yeah.
do more D&D. And then I guess we'll just focus on doing a little bit of whatever on Saturday until Swag comes on, and then we'll just go ahead and we'll just jump in on Ace Attorney.
Yep. Yep.
So I figure, I guess we'll figure out something.
Yeah.
So.
If
Be it Jamboree or Mario Kart or something.
Mhm.
This is why I never like trying to make anything solid plans, because I'm like, yeah, then something happens and our whole thing goes tits up. So
Yeah, I just figured we got a big important part. I think Swag should be here for that too.
yeah, I agree. So all right, well,
I second that.
yeah. Tim says Jamio Kart or Mario Barry. All right, but yeah, that's what we'll go ahead and we'll do for this week is we'll stream on Wednesday. Plan on stream on Wednesday. I do have some inclement weather coming in this week, sometime around Tuesday, Wednesday. We shouldn't be getting a whole heck of a lot of it. I'm hearing reports of anywhere from between 1 to 3 to possibly as much as 5 inches of snow, but most of the stuff I'm seeing is generally between 1 and 3, around 2 inches ish, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal.
All right.
But this is the Midwest. They could say that we be getting a freaking heavy blizzard coming in, and then we get like maybe a dusting, and then there'll be sometimes people saying that, hey, we'll only get about maybe an inch, and then we just wake up to like a freaking half a foot of snow. So, and Tim says 1D 3 inches of snow. Yeah, but we'll see where that lays us. If I have to cancel on Wednesday, then I will. I'll let you guys know in the Discord. But yeah, as of now, we'll just go ahead and I think we'll go ahead and we'll focus on doing something on Wednesday, whether it be something fairly light. I'll look at some of the stuff I've got.
All right.
So, and we'll go on from there. So,
Sounds good.
that being said, this has been
Sounds
Mr.
like a
Ben.
plan.
Yep. Like I said, that being said, this has been Mr. Ben.
This is Jay Smith.
This radio dog.
DM21.
Swag 16.
Wishing you all a wonderful, happy new week. We will see you guys Wednesday for whatever it is I guess we'll be doing. Take care, everyone.
Later, folks.
There you go.
Good night.
Bye bye.